Hey folks, good morning and welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. It is Wednesday, which means it's March 28th. We welcome our friends on onespotmedia.com, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Snapchat at Smile Jam TVJ, and also on televisionjamaica.com. Great show, as always. And time for you to get up and go. It is a minute after 6.
Or time for you to stay in bed.
Right.
Because
and lose your work.
Some children have no school today. Some teachers have no school today. So they will be in bed.
What one?
I'm good. Good morning, Neville Bell. Good to see you.
Oh, the young ones?
Young ones are good. Good morning, Jamaica. As Neville said, good morning to our friends across the world. It's a beautiful day today. We give thanks that we are alive. We give thanks that we have opportunity with so many things going on in this beautiful country, such as the best place to visit if you are abroad, just fly in. We have a lot of issues as well, social issues, which we're trying to fix. Yeah, we have cabinet reshuffled, all kinds of things happening. Yeah.
You know, I said last Thursday.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone remembered. Remember we interviewed Dr. Clark on Wednesday.
And you asked him.
And on Thursday, I said to Delia, right here, that I just have a feeling that he's going to be the Minister of Finance sooner than later. I said that. I just had that feeling. And
no, you know what it is, Mr. Bell? You're a prophet. Well, but it was so obvious.
And lo and behold,
it was so obvious.
He's now the Minister of Finance.
Of Finance.
Yeah, so.
And you know,
it's been a couple of days, so I just want to congratulate and wish
congratulations, Dr. Clark. And I don't agree that Minister Shaw has been demoted. It's an argument we hear circulating in the media. And I just want to publicly say, I don't think it's a demotion because, is that the word demotion, or he's been demoted? Is that agriculture is one of the most important industries.
So what do you think is a sideways move?
I don't think it's a sideways. I think it's a great strategy. If you, whatever it is, it's not being demoted. It's the fact that you've put him there. He did well in finance. You put him there to grow the economy, pretty much. Industry, commerce. We're talking about agriculture. That is the industry that can save us as a country economically. So let's hope that he applies some of his.
Yeah, but some people are saying that if the Prime Minister thought he was doing a great job there, then he wouldn't have moved him.
No, it's not necessary. If you're doing a great job somewhere,
he didn't move the Minister of Health. He didn't move the Minister of Education.
No, that's because maybe they can't. Maybe that's not where they want him. That's what I'm saying. You have a new man in, and the new man can sit in finance because of his background.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm throwing.
But I mean, we have no idea what the Prime Minister was thinking, really and truly. But he made a decision, and I don't like to say demoted. Maybe it's the pay grade isn't the same. But put it this way, if we can drive agriculture, we can boost our economy, pay off our debts, and fix some of the social issues in this country.
What's coming up this morning?
Agriculture to grow. What's coming up in this morning? Well, this morning we are going to be here until 8:30. It's a band Wednesday. And my people, we are going to be giving you a simple, beautiful ensemble. It's called Gotcho. All right, it's Gotcho is a person. He's going to be on the mic with strings, with the guitars, with smoothing sounds. That's going to make you unwind and enjoy your Wednesday.
All right, and why not unwind in St. Thomas? Our crew made the road trip to check out some spots out there.
Yeah, and a road trip to Russia. What? World Cup, I'm coming. The Russian ambassador stops by to talk to us about the World Cup.
She'll have cups and other things. Natalia O is setting the table with a few trendy pieces to add a little flair to your dinner table.
You're doing Easter dinner?
No.
No. And this experience must have been challenging. Students sitting GSAT, and I want to congratulate all the students who sat GSAT, especially those who sat from their hospital beds.
We're
going to be
talking about
we're going to be talking about that this morning. But right now, it is the time, same time every morning, where we give you the hot topics.
Yep. All right. All right, okay, so that's the first one there.
Yes, JPS to install 100,000 smart meters this year. The president, CEO, Emmanuel De Rosa has announced that the Light and Power entity will be installing these smart meters island-wide, and it will happen this year, 2018. It will cost $2.4 billion and forms part of the largest capital investment for the JPS in a single year. The smart meters will help to improve service reliability and allow for remote connection and reading. So you can look out to that. What do the smart meters do, you ask? It alerts JPS when power supply has been interrupted and helps to reduce the incidence of estimated bills. No more estimated bills. It's going to be accurate. And according to JPS, currently over 700 million smart meters have been installed worldwide. So 100,000 more in this year, 2018.
All right. What's the next one? What are we doing the next one?
What do you want to share with them next? About UE?
Yeah,
yes.
we're working on a satellite, they say. The University of the West Indies, through the Department of Physics and the Faculty of Science and Technology, is about, or they're going to try to put a satellite in space, believe it or not, which is good news. Satellite by researchers of the Department of Physics under the program to enhance and apply our knowledge of space, and is expected to serve the West Indies region with a two-pronged objective of motivating students to do the sciences as well as to kickstart the Caribbean's space industry.
Very interesting. All right, so Jamaica may be the first in the Caribbean to put a satellite in space. Go, UE, go, 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 go. We're looking forward to that. And I'm sure on Smile we'll keep you informed about that. But we must aim to put our own satellite into space. We're known around the world for doing great things. Why not? Why not? I'm going to be on that spaceship, by the way. Imagine me up in that space.
But it's not going to happen for a while. No, I can't imagine you.
No, there are a lot of they're gonna have to go through a lot of
and I guess since nobody will answer me, I guess the third one is about Buju Banton. You would have heard that they say Trinidad is one of the first stops on Buju Banton's comeback tour. But someone is saying that there was no reason for anyone to say that. Ronnie Tomlins, who represents Buju Banton's management, said Jodian Lewis misspoke last Sunday when she stated that the Sing J is confirmed to give his first show in Trinidad 4 months after his release from federal prison in the United States. But apparently he is going to perform there. It says
that's whether or not
he
it's
confirmed will perform in Trinidad on the aforementioned date, but said his management is in talks with other Caribbean promoters for shows in the region early next year. So it seems like he's saying it's not the first show, but he will perform there, which is a little confusing to me because I'm not certain why you're saying he won't, and then
that's a concert I don't want to miss. I don't know why. The hype is there. So we'll be attending the Buju. We'll make sure we have him on Smile. That would be quite an interesting interview.
Yeah,
it's either me, you, Simone, or Delia. But we hope to see him back in good spirits and good health.
I haven't seen him for a long time.
Yeah.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah. All right, so that's what's going on in the Hot Topics. And as you know, and as we said, we'll be here until 8:30. We have a great show lined up for you. But it's about that time where we have to celebrate somebody's birthday.
All right.
So whose birthday are we
celebrating? Well, happy 4th birthday to Zondre, it says, from mommy and daddy, grandmas and grandpa, it says. Well, it says grandmas and great-grandma. He says, we love you to the moon and back. Here's Zondre right here. Go, Zondre. Look how this little money hot and look like it was a big timer. Look at that. Let me get it straight. There you go, Zondre.
Zondre.
Zondre is the name.
Zondre. Hear me, Zondre. Zondre.
There you go. So happy birthday to Zondre, and I wish you many, 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 many more.
I do have one, you know.
You do have one?
For the first time in my life, I have one, and I can't find it. That is a sad thing. Anyway, as usual, before we even say, today's the birth of the Blue Heart JA. Hashtag Blue Heart JA, where we are all standing with a blue heart to end human trafficking. It will be launched at Emancipation Park today. It is the birth of Jamaica's big investment into ending human trafficking, stopping human trafficking. Have a heart, wear something blue today. Blue nails. What are you wearing blue?
Can't show it.
To stand with our victims to help to end human trafficking. Happy birthday to all the children who are born today, especially those in state care, in foster homes. If you've woken up this morning and you feel like nobody really cares about you, do know we love you, we appreciate you. You are worth something. Walk in your purpose. Look in the mirror and tell yourself happy birthday and know that we love you, we love you, we love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone. Have a great day today.
We know the key to unity of all people is in the dream that you had so long ago that lives in all of the hearts of people who believe in unity. We'll make the dream become a reality. I know we will, because our hearts tell us